Hi, Leos. How are you? Welcome to your love reading for 17. Let's go ahead and get started. So much going on this month. You have been going through a lot for the past couple months, Leos. And I know it doesn't feel like you can handle it sometimes, but you got this. You've got this. We know you do. Leo's rising. You've got this. Anybody even need to ask? You've got it. All right, let's go ahead and talk about your love life. So, Spirit and Universe, what are the messages and advice and guidance you have for Leos and Leo risings and Leo moons for their love lives this year? What are the messages and advice and guidance you have for Leo's love life? Okay, as I'm laying these out, Leos, a couple announcements. If you'd like to order a private reading, you can click on the link below. And thank you so much for all of your likes and your shares and your subscribes. It's been an awesome, I know some people are like, move the camera. I don't know why I can't get this angling right. I've tried. I have legit tried to put the camera here, but I don't know if it's table width or what, but it doesn't show, or it's like right in front of face, and I can't see the cards, and it's like this whole thing. So I've tried. You're just going to have to look at them sideways. I'm really sorry. I will continue messing with it, but I finally got the echo. I had to get a new microphone. I finally got the echoing thing figured out. So one thing at a time. Okay, maybe next month we'll have the cards fixed. The view, so the camera can be over here looking this way. I'm sorry. I've tried. Okay. What else? Thank you so much for all of your likes and your shares and your subscribes. I'm actually so thankful and grateful for the amount of growth that channel has done recently in these past months, and I am just very grateful and thankful. It's been an amazing, fun journey, and I know I said this last week when I did weeklies, but it really has been, and I am very grateful. So thank you so much. And that's basically it. Part 2 is available. That is for purchase. Okay, don't thumbs down. I'm telling you now, you're always getting what you always get. But if you want extra stuff, you can purchase it. You can purchase it from your phone. If you go into desktop mode on your phone, you have to go into go to Google and type in youtube.com and then click on it there. You can go into desktop mode there. You can purchase it from there. Once it's purchased from a laptop or desktop mode, then you can watch it in the app. But that seems to be like a bit of tension for everybody, and you just have to go into desktop mode on your phone. Okay, let's talk about your love lives, Leos. The card at the bottom of the deck is the Two of Wands, so more on the love life front, right? Okay, this month is all about money and home in terms of astrology. And so you'd be really wanting to go to this next step with a partner, or find a partner that you can be like, okay, let's go and buy this house. Let's move in together. Let's move cities and both get new jobs. Like, you want a partner that you can start making these types of long-term plans with, especially if you're Leo rising. What's the card at the center of the deck is the Four of Pentacles, Leos. So this, hold on, make sure these are all centered. I can totally. What if I do this? I'm trying to work in this point of 10. I always get so many. Move the camera better. I can see them all. Anyway, the card at the center of the deck is the Four of Pentacles, and this actually, knowing what we know about the astrology stuff, this could really be withholding money. You're saving money because you want to buy a house or move house or renovate or redecorate or move a girlfriend in, moving with your boyfriend. Maybe you're doing it to save money, but there's a whole pulling back and retreating aspect to this card. It is a very financial month for you, and that could be why. You actually could be really trying to manifest something new and in your love life in terms of money and home. Okay, let's talk about this first row. Strength. This is you. I love when the Strength card comes up for you, Leos. I really do. Because you are the Strength card. We need you to be the Strength card. We, all of us, everybody else, needs you to be the Strength card. We need you like that. So don't ever forget that, Leos. We need you to be the Strength card. Because that brings this, and it brings belief and hope in all of us that this is real and possible. Money, success, security, safety, family, luxury, right? good people around you, lots of good people around you. That's what you're all about, Leos. We need you to be like that because other people can get caught up in their shells in terms of other shells, like heartbroken shell or money shell or body image shell. We need your exuberance for life and love and confidence for everything else, that everything's possible, and your optimism. We need that. Keep it up, Leos. It's here, just like it always is with you, right? Okay. So in love, okay, you're very confident in love this month. You're very optimistic. You kind of know where you're going and where you want to go. And if you don't have a partner yet, you're going to be making these shifts to find the partner. If you have a partner, big changes on the home front, big changes on the money front. If you're dating, you're going to probably maybe keep on dating, but for the purpose of finding one person to really settle down with, because we do have the Ten of Pentacles here. We could be talking about an earth sign for you, but it doesn't have to be. The Two of Pentacles, juggling. You could just be dating. You could be juggling ideas, juggling job offers, juggling decor ideas for your new luxurious, beautiful home. You're going to go to Restoration Hardware and pick out some furniture for some room sets and just adore every second of it. But it's like, do you go with this room set or this room set? Okay, juggling ideas about something that is real though. But then in terms of love, pulling back, I'm really, based on what I know about everything that I talk about in part 2, based on that, yeah, I think you're really pulling and saving in money so you can move forward in that next step. That's what this Magician is for. And we have the Nine of Cups here too. This is wish fulfillment. So you're working hard to get what you want. You're working very hard to get what you want. Three of Wands. You're putting a lot of effort into what you're doing. It takes great strength. It takes consistency. And you know what? In all of the things that we do in life and in love too, and in work and money and workout routines and cleanliness, consistency really is the most difficult thing, isn't it? It's the absolute most difficult thing to continue to do stuff over and over and over and over and over and over and over to get that resolution and get that goal that we want. So in order to get what you want, you have to have strength. You have to work towards it consistently. And that's why we see this dark cloud here, Leos, because he's like, oh my gosh, I don't know if I can handle this anymore. I'm tired. Okay. But Leos, in all of your fiery fashion, we all know that you can handle this, just like Aries and just like Sagittarius. Other people have a hard time handling this for longer periods of time, but you can do this for a while. Especially if you're working towards manifesting the Ten of Pentacles and the Nine of Cups. If you're totally single, you're kind of saving money, but money's been on your mind for the past couple months. You're working to save it because you want to be stable enough to be like, okay, now I can go get like this awesome girlfriend and feel good about money. Or now I can actually spend time with my boyfriend because I'm not going to have money issues. That kind of mindset. All right. And then we have the Six of Cups reversed. So if you're just dating, you're like way over any ex coming back. Either they're not coming back or and I'm feeling like this is actually more so the energy. Either they're not coming back or more so, I believe, you don't care if they do. You're done. Even if they do, girl, bye. Boy, bye. Right? You're no longer looking at the past with nostalgia. Sure, good person. Sure, awesome memories. Sure, not cutting them out of life. Like they're not a horrible person. I don't hate them. But also, I'm moving on with my life. I'm moving on and expand my mind and expand horizons with people and places and things. And we kind of have already done that and it didn't work. And so it's time we both move on. And here we have the Four of Cups reversed, which talks about being very open, either offering your love to lots of people or being very open to offering love or being very open to love that is being offered to you. This is a heavy love reading because there is this overlying and underlying tone of long-term, of stability, of like cultivating a very strong, real foundation for love. It's like you're really ready, Leos. You're ready to meet somebody. You're ready to have somebody move in with you. You're ready to have a baby. You're ready to have meet a lot of people and have fun, but you're really looking for a life partner. Or you're in a long-term bond and you're really ready to kind of reassess where you have gone and where you guys want to go together and then actually work to make that happen. Okay, defenses are down. New love. Ace of Pentacles, Ace of Cups. New love, strong foundation, something that can grow. Babies, energy to put into love. Okay, you're not in hermit mode. You're focusing on love. Things are working in your favor. All right? You kind of have your work life already figured out. Mixing and mingling. Victory. I mean, this just goes on, Leos. This just goes on. You're either really ready to really settle down, or you have settled down and you're really ready to level up in your love life or your material realm with your partner. I don't even know what else to say other than I wish this was a reading. And I also don't know what else to say in terms of there's nothing bad here other than when you start feeling overwhelmed, Leos, really try to not feel overwhelmed, because we all know, Leos. We all believe you in you and rely on you to be the one that does this and 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 have a positive attitude throughout it all. And that's why we love you so much, Leos, because you're just so amazing in your ideas and your idea generating power and your creativity and the fire that you put behind it, that it's no wonder you say first, I want to fix finances so I can get into a serious relationship and actually have time for that person. Like, not many signs actually think that way. Or I met this amazing person, crap, I'm not ready yet. I hope they can wait for me. I'm going to hurry up and get ready. And then you fix it in like 1 month. Okay, you know what to do. You're good with that. You're good with that dynamic. You're good with that. That's what this is. 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 Juggling, 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 working, fixing, saving, preparing. Okay? Open. Leos, I mean, and I like this freshness about not worrying about an ex coming back. You still love them, but you are like, I'm not going to waste time on this earth and on this planet. I've got things to do. They can come back and we can kind of reconnect possibly, but I'm not like waiting for that to happen. I'm actively out looking or meeting people or make a relationship work, and it's very good. I normally wasn't wanting these to be so short, this first one, Leos, but this is just so straightforward and positive, and it's so clear what you're doing, especially when you listen to part 2. And I'm not trying to oversell that, but I just tied in a lot of this astrology aspects to it that when we go into part 2 and we do the clarifications, I don't know that there's going to need to be a lot of clarifications, but I'm going to do them like I always do and get more clarification on it. But that mixed with the astrology stuff, totally understanding. The only negative thing I could see here is that you could be juggling to people, or you could be really withholding information from somebody that actually deserves to have it. Like you could be in a relationship with someone and you're hiding something from them, and it can be overwhelming. This line right here could potentially be a little bothersome, because are they hiding something? I don't know. Maybe this is your partner feeling this shadow brush over them because they feel like they might be being lied to, and then that kind of gets rid of the negative feelings or develops negative feelings about it. That could be. But other than that, I don't see anything negative, and I would say that's probably for like 7% of you maybe. And I did just pull that number out, but very low percentage. So like if you're cross-watching and you feel like your partner's really hiding something, like that might be where you'd want to get clarification. But other than that, I wouldn't worry that there's negative stuff. This is just really, Leos, I feel like you're taking control of where you want to go in your life and with a partner, and you're getting ready to find them, or you have them and you're making major life shifts, financial shifts, so you can have a home with them. All right. Okie dokie. Let me pull some high-level advice and guidance cards. High-level advice and guidance cards for Leos. For the high level advice and guidance messages for Leos for their love life in Burr. High level advice and guidance. Okay, Knight of Wands. Draw strength in communication, rushing in, making things happen in all positive aspects. The Magician again, so it's of no surprise that this is here because this is what you're doing. Look how gorgeous this card is. Holy crap. So, the Magician. And then Death card, major transitions. This is important because of where Jupiter's transiting in everybody's natal chart in their houses. This is a big card for everybody because Jupiter is going into Scorpio, and Scorpio is the sign of sex and death and taxes and other people's resources. And so there's major transformation on that front with respect to other people, and it's impacting everybody's houses different. I am talking about that in the next section, but it's very impactful this month, and it's going to last for 18 months through 18. So that's of no surprise. You have the Magician, and then you have major transformation, and you have willingness and optimism and communication and curiosity. And I could go on because fire signs have so many positive characteristics in terms of their optimism and so negative characteristics in terms of their fly-by-night attitude sometimes too. But with what you're doing, what you're trying to do, this is a perfect energy, Leos. Okay? All right. Well, thank you so much. Part 2's there if you want it. If not, I'll see you in the weeklies. All right. Thank you so much. Bye, Leos.